Hello friends, welcome to our channel LetMeExcel. In the last video we discussed various options under conditional formatting, like under highlight rules we discussed greater than, less than, between, equal to, text that contains a date occurring and duplicate values, and we also discussed top bottom rules. Under that we discussed top 10 items, bottom 10 items, above average and below average. If you have not watched that video, please do so before you continue with this one, because this is the part 2 of the previous video. The link is provided in the description, or you can click on the I button and get in there. So let us start with today's session. We are continuing with data bars. What are the options available under data bars? Then color skills and icon sets, and finally clear rules, like how you can remove the conditional formatting whatever you have applied. So are you ready? For today's session I have made this table, this kind of data. It is same data I have pasted in 7 different columns. So let us start with the first column A. Before I start, let me select my data. For selecting, I can either use mouse or I can use the shortcut keys, that is clicking on the first cell and pressing Ctrl Shift and down arrow key. My data is selected. I'll go to conditional formatting, go to data bars and click on gradient fill. The first one, I'm clicking on the very first one. Okay, as soon as I click, I see that data bar is different for different numbers. So it is based on the cell value. Like if the number is less, the bar is small. If the number is large, the bar is also large. Say for example, for this third row 6783, and this one, bar is very big, whereas for other numbers the bars are small. So this way you will be able to figure out numbers are high and which numbers are low. Okay, so let us see another option. We select the data. The first one was gradient fill. This time let us see the solid fill, and let me choose the icon blue color. So here also it is same, but the only difference between the previous one and this is that the first one was gradient fill, means initially the brightness is more, and as the bar progresses the brightness reduces, but whereas in this one the brightness is same throughout. Alright, let us go to next one. So before that, let me select my data, conditional formatting, then color scales, and I can choose either one. There are 12 options available here, so whichever suits your need, whichever is suitable to you, you can choose. So one thing you have to pay attention to is, if your bigger numbers are good, then highlight them in green. Say for example, if it is price, so if it is profit, then higher numbers can be in green, and if it is loss, then your higher number is obviously not good, so you have to highlight that in kind of red. So for me, the higher numbers are good, so I'm going for the first one. If not, you can reverse it from here. The very next one is opposite of the first one, so I'll go for the first one. Click yes, it is applied. So as you can see, the highest numbers are formatted in green, and the somewhere middle ones are formatted in orange, and the lower numbers are formatted in red. This gives us clear picture that how our data is distributed, and this is my favorite. I always use this. Alright, let's go to next one. The next one is icon set. So you can choose either one, whichever you like or whichever your data demands. I will go for the very first one. So as soon as I clicked here, my data changed to hash. So that is because icon has occupied some of the space, so it is not able to show completely. All I have to do is go to this line immediately after Z, this is the column line, and double click there. It auto fit. As you can see, for this 6783, the arrow is upward, and for 2550 the arrow is horizontal, and for these lower numbers the arrow is downward. So it is trying to tell us that this is a big value and this is large value, and the other ones are lower values, less values, and these are somewhere in the middle, and this is also saying almost more or less same. So you can apply this kind of icon sets also. Let us go to one more icon sets. Let's go to traffic light now. This time traffic light, double click here to show everything. Okay, so instead of up arrow key, now it has shown green traffic light, and instead of down arrow key, okay, it has shown red traffic light, and instead of horizontal right facing arrow key, it has shown yellow traffic light. So this way you can present your data in better way. Instead of giving the plain data, if you format your data this way, your manager will love it. Okay, you can go for flag also, green flag, yellow flag and red flag. So you can go for star also, you can go for full circle pies. Okay, so let us go to the last one, conditional formatting, icon sets, mobile tower, right? So let me go for this one, mobile tower. So wherever my data is more, signal is full. Wherever data is less, signal is very weak here. Conditional formatting is a very broad subject. It's not possible to show you everything now. This is the basic series, so I am showing only the surface level of it. You can go deep inside and you can use formulas. There are lots of things which you can do. So we'll definitely come back to this topic when we go in intermediate level. And before we wrap up, let us see like how can we remove the conditional formatting. For that, I have to go to conditional formatting and clear rules, and there are two options here, clear rules from the selected cells. So if I want to remove from the selected cells, first I have to select the cells, select the range, then go to clear rules from selected. And if you want to remove all the conditional formatting, then you can go to conditional formatting, clear rules, and clear rules from entire sheet. So now everything is gone. So this is how we do conditional formatting and we remove it. Thank you for watching. If you are new here, please consider subscribing, and thank you for all your support. I wish you good luck. Love you all.